it's a great brave new face of Bangladesh cricket. Fearless and ruthless in the middle. Very good evening, Ahmed Khwaja.
More for Karachi Kings and Arush Mokhtar's for you also. I believe you just received a message from your mom.
This has been slashed over point. Sweeper cover will eventually rein it in.
You needn't take that hammering.
So now our home side is doing really well. You're smiling for the right reasons.
Don't worry, you'll have your 20 overs batting also, so all is not lost yet.
Would have liked, but Tanzeel not responding to his captain's call, and even Aryansh was a bit late to react, had to get the glove off. Well, 124 runs is the best opening partnership for Bangladesh in T20 eyes. And safe to say that this pair is within range here, Mikhail.
Oh yes, so just putting things into perspective now that you brought about numbers. In the last
3 overs ago from Mir Hamza, he picked up Saizada Farhan. They stuck to the plans. He executed well. Amir Jamal followed up, and it's just been a passage of play which has just stopped the runs. It's kept Alex Hales away from the strike, as well as brought about 2 wickets. Now the onus on Salman Alia, who's also been just short of runs in the last few games.
That's a brilliant cover drive. That really is glorious from the right-hander. That should give him a lot of confidence. We've seen a lot of 4s and 6s. That really was one of the finer ones. Covered.
Well, 124 runs is the best opening partnership for Bangladesh in T20 eyes. Safe to say that this pair is within range here, Mikhail.
And that's why Quetta's done really well. They lost their form up there, nursing some niggles, trying their bench strength. And they've obviously lost 4 in a row now. This, if they win, it'll give them confidence. But they'll have to be very smart. They have to end up in Lahore.
So if they win with a margin, that will allow them to maybe have 2 cracks at the cherry.
जैज से मिले नॉन-स्टॉप स्ट्रीमिंग की सुपर पावर।
तो अभी जैज की वीकली एक्स प्लस ऑफर लगाओ और बेफिक्र होकर PSL 10 देखो तमाशा पर।
आम आदमी के लिए आसान मोबाइल अकाउंट खोलना अब बहुत आसान। बस *2262 हैश टाइप करें। 14 बैंकों में से अपनी पसंद का बैंक चुनें, CNIC नंबर और इशू डेट डालें। खुल गया बैंक अकाउंट सिर्फ 2 मिनट के अंदर। आमा खुल गया इंटरनेट के बगैर।
तो कढ़ाई से भी फाइट कर लेगा। कौन?
राइट, क्योंकि नए ब्राइट का बेस्ट एवर फॉर्मूला गहराई से दाग निकाले।
तो हो जाए पाकिस्तान के नाम टपाल दानेदार का एक और का।
Article that's been asked to come and chance of a run out and he's gone. Salman Aliaga has found a good and a different way of getting out. That's unfortunate because he started off beautifully with a classical cover drive. He has to move back to the hutch because of lack of communication.
Sound Pro Max हैट्रिक बंडल के साथ हर महीने 200 GB डेटा, अनलिमिटेड कॉल्स और SMS, वो भी 3 महीने के लिए सिर्फ 5,000 रुपए। सब्सक्रिप्शन और PSL स्ट्रीमिंग माई सॉन्ग ऐप से बिगिन में।
तो हो जाए पाकिस्तान के नाम टपाल दानेदार का एक और का।
वो कढ़ाई से भी फाइट कर लेगा। कौन?
राइट, क्योंकि नए ब्राइट का बेस्ट एवर फॉर्मूला गहराई से दाग निकाले। ARY Laguna DHA Gujranwala, Pakistan's first man-made beachside community. ये है गुजरांवाला, हमारा पंजाब।
जैज से मिले नॉन-स्टॉप स्ट्रीमिंग की सुपर पावर।
तो अभी जैज की वीकली एक्स प्लस ऑफर लगाओ और बेफिक्र होकर PSL 10 देखो तमाशा पर।
नया नाजिमाबाद, जो नाम है एक मुनफरिद लाइफस्टाइल का। मजीद तफसीलात के लिए 111511 611।
सुपर 5 ऑफर से शेयर करो 200 जीबी डेटा सिर्फ ₹2999 की डिस्काउंटेड प्राइस में, क्योंकि यूफोन 4G के पास डेटा बहुत है।
He's at the non-striker zone. Alex Hales has to get cracking at the non-striker's end. He's tiring. It's been hot and humid out there, and he's been hitting 4s and 6s, so lacking a little bit of strength now. 87 of 33, some would say. He's only played 33 balls, so why is he not fresh out there? But it's tough.
Remember, fresh off the plane. His first outing at the HPL PSL, not used to hot, sweltering 40 degrees, but you look at the way this game has ebbed and flowed. Suddenly, there's panic that has just set in, even in the run-out previous to this. Needless at the end of it. Both players in confusion, zero communication. Shadab off the mark with a dodgy run-out, his run attempt as well. You just see Karachi just have a spring in their step.
I mean, that is such a great start. I mean,
And through the line.
it is what you call a jaw-dropping effort. Really was a terrific way to begin your knock.
That's always been the mantra of the Islamabad. Come at the opposition hard, irrespective, and that's the way he got off the mark. But just look at the way he holds the shape, wade into the shot, and he's not trying to overhit it. Nose mid-off is up in the ring.
What's wrong with him?
Marina Iqbal's promised all of these boys, if you take those catches, she's giving away prizes. He's dropped 2 tonight.
Marina will be given a prize by him. He's going nowhere with that. Alex says it's just too tired, too dead at the non-striker's edge. It's appealing. What, blocking his run or run out? Or is it taped at stopping the ball? I'm not too sure. Leg before wicket. Appeal was about 5 minutes late.
He's trying for everything. He's like, I'll try and get him run out, and maybe I'll go back and see if this hit the pad first. Inside edge onto the pad, onto that flap. Shadab heads back in time. Yeah, that's all right. 8 of the over, good over. The wicket is well in it.
Taps a full toss for a single. 180 for the loss of 3 after 15 overs.
শুরু হয়ে গেছে অপারেশন তিস্তা প্রহার, অর্থাৎ নিশ্চিন্তে ঘুমাতে পারেন, কারণ ভারতীয় সেনাবাহিনী
स्ट्रीमिंग माई सॉन्ग ऐप से भी गेम
आसान मोबाइल अकाउंट, बिजली, गैस, टेलीफोन वगैरह का बिल पे करें घर बैठे बैठे। राशन, दवाई, सब्जी खरीदारी करें। आमा, आप आदमी का अपना मोबाइल डेबिट कार्ड इंटरनेट के बगैर कभी भी
वो अपने हरी को वाइप कर देगा। कौन?
ब्राइट, क्योंकि नए ब्राइट का बेस्ट एवर फॉर्मूला गहराई से दाग निकाले। ARY Laguna DHA गुजरावाला, पाकिस्तान फर्स्ट मैन-मेड कम्युनिटी। ये है गुजरावाला।
जैज से मिले नॉन-स्टॉप स्ट्रीमिंग की सुपर पावर।
तो अभी जैज की वीकली एक्स प्लस
Well, he's trying to just create an angle. This has just been ridiculous.
So today we are making chicken tikka masala. Let's go. You can supply. Pretty little baby, you say that maybe.
First 3. The crowd has come in. Not as full as it was last night. is into his work quite nicely. Alex Hales is happy just to go through for two. Basit Khan, Alistair Cook. Wow. What can you tell us about this surface, Alistair?
Well, I'd say Alex Hales must have seen my power hitting masterclass. Maybe Martin Guttel, watching Martin Guttel, that an extraordinary. It's a free hit for fans. Visit Parkview City Facebook page to answer the question and get a chance to win a house at the end of the league. Also, high. Is it long enough? Is it long enough? Of course it's long enough. It's ridiculous. Everybody comes in. It's so easy.
Well, in Karachi, David Warner wasn't happy with the grass on the surface. He thought it wasn't suitable for T20 cricket. Low-scoring game there, but complete polar opposite right now.
Parkview City question free hit for fans. Win a house contest. Who was the man of the match in the 2020 HBL PSL final? Man of the match. Does it? You'll know who that is.
Player of the match?
Don't give them the answer.
I wouldn't know.
Give the answer away. 190. Hales back on strike. That's all right. You'd be happy with that. Take your medicine as a bowler.
It's the only thing you can do. Well, aim at the left foot. Hope you get more right than wrong. You know, if you get your margin slightly wrong, it's disappearing, but every other length is disappearing. Be predictable, be boring. At least you're clear in your mind.
Everybody who's coming has just got off. Shadab's just striking at 200, which is, you know, is okay. You look at Hales, who's striking at 258. 6 fours and 8 sixes. That is it. Just bowl as many as them as possible for the next 4 overs.
Streaming site.
Islamabad 192 for 3.
जैज से मिले नॉन-स्टॉप स्ट्रीमिंग की सुपर पावर।
तो अभी जैज की वीकली एक्स प्लस ऑफर लगाओ और बेफिक्र होकर PSL 10 देखो तमाशा पर। अस्करी जबरदस्त करंट अकाउंट खुलवाएं क्योंकि इस अकाउंट में मिले बेशुमार जबरदस्त सहूलियात, वो भी बिल्कुल फ्री। सब कुछ तो है इसमें।
Golden Pearl Beauty Cream. बात बन जाए।
सुपर 5 ऑफर से शेयर करो 200 GB डेटा सिर्फ ₹2999 की डिस्काउंटेड प्राइस में, क्योंकि यूफोन 4G के पास डेटा बहुत है।
वो निहारी को वाइप कर देगा। कौन?
ब्राइट, क्योंकि नए ब्राइट का बेस्ट एवर फॉर्मूला गहराई से दाग निकाले।
नया नाज़िमाबाद, जो नाम है एक मुनफरिद लाइफस्टाइल का। मज़ीद तफसीलात के लिए
Oh, full toss. Full toss. Just watch it sail. How many sixes now? Just 13, Alistair Cook.
It's 14, Corky. That's my whole career. They've done it in 16 overs. So he ain't missing out on a full toss. He's asking for the question. Was it over waist high? What do you reckon? I'm saying yes. Or is that just coming down because he's just out of his crease?
No, go on, treat it. That's what you want as a spinner, isn't it? I think this is okay. Oh, give it 6. Let's keep your eye out on it. Umpire now, let's see. Everything is fine. Alistair Cook, let's go through your 6s in your career. 15 in your T20 career, 11 in test matches.
But if you've got 5 minutes, Corky, I can talk you through all of them.
Brilliant. Can't wait. I've had a bit of insomnia. That will help me out. Anyway, come on. What can Kush still do? Can he stop? Shut up.
Oh, little arm ball.
in, and the nation's favourite Chai-in ham, tapao, truly Pakistan's another out. Oh, Bolt! Can you believe it? Alex Hales has just walked across one. Still gets the wicket. Hales still hasn't had 100 in HBL Pakistan Super League, but what a performance from the big, tall Nottingham man.
तो हो जाए पाकिस्तान के नाम टपाल दानेदार का एक और कप
100 प्रो मैक्स हैट्रिक बंडल के साथ हर महीने 200 जीबी डेटा, अनलिमिटेड कॉल्स और एसएमएस, वो भी 3 महीने के लिए सिर्फ 5000 रुपए। सब्सक्रिप्शन और PSL स्ट्रीमिंग माई सॉन्ग ऐप से भी गिनते हैं। ARY लगूना THA गुजरावाला पाकिस्तान की पहली मैन मेड बीच साइड कम्युनिटी, ये है गुजरावाला, हमारा पंजाब। एयर फ्राइंग, ग्रिलिंग या कुकिंग और बेकिंग, मिलियंस ऑफ पाकिस्तानीज लिखते हैं कि डॉलर्स माइक्रोवेव रिलायबल है। सुपर 5 ऑफर से शेयर करो 200 जीबी डेटा सिर्फ ₹2999 की डिस्काउंटेड प्राइस में, क्योंकि यूफोन 4G के पास डेटा बहुत है। नई स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग हो गई है भाई। न्यू स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी।
जैज से मिले नॉन स्टॉप स्ट्रीमिंग की सुपर पावर।
तो अभी जैज की वीकली एक्स प्लस ऑफर लगाओ और बेफिक्र होकर PSL 10 देखो तमाशा पर। नया सर्फ एक्सेल डीप एक्शन टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ खींच निकाले गहरे सीधा तो दागों से क्या डरना, सर्फ एक्सेल है ना।
Shipments of dot ball pressure here. Well, cricket is a game of numbers and angles, that's what I've heard.
Islamabad United have got to make sure, because of the fact they're trying to get into that second position and 2 shots at the final, they finish it off well, just literally flatter quicker. That single brings up the 200 for Islamabad. Not happy. Gone. Not gone. It's gone through him.
Yes, smashed away offside. Pushed it and just gave Abbas a little spray.
In the air, but poor cover.
Fielding. David Warner had mentioned fielding. Abbas Afridi. That should have been stopped. That's why Khurshid was so angry.
Well, that is a terrible delivery. It's a seriously poor delivery. Cut away for a boundary.
तो हो जाए पाकिस्तान के नाम टपाल दानेदार का एक और कप
Under the summer sun.
मिलियंस ऑफ पाकिस्तानीज लिखते हैं कि डॉलर्स माइक्रोवेव रिलायबल है। सुपर 5 ऑफर से शेयर करो 200 जीबी डेटा सिर्फ ₹2999 की डिस्काउंटेड प्राइस में, क्योंकि यूफोन 4G के पास डेटा बहुत है।
वो कढ़ाई से भी फाइट कर लेगा। कौन?
ब्राइट, क्योंकि नए ब्राइट का बेस्ट एवर फॉर्मूला गहराई से दाग निकालना। ARY लगूना THA सिटी कराची, पाकिस्तान's first man-made beachside community, ये है कराची।
जैज से मिले नॉन स्टॉप स्ट्रीमिंग की सुपर पावर।
तो अभी जैज की वीकली एक्स प्लस ऑफर लगाओ और बेफिक्र होकर PSL 10 देखो तमाशा पर। नया नाज़िमाबाद
14 runs. Mir Hamza then into the attack. Does he get it in the hole? No. Pick up 2. 2 people who look smart to my side. Cook, Bazid, J. official styling partner of HBL PSL. Look nowhere. These 2 to my left. Splendid. Picks up again. Don't even look, bowler. Just walk back to your mark. It's another six. 15 sixes. It matches your career.
Let's not keep going on about my T20 career, Corky. You only hit 1-6 in ODI cricket. Again, I just don't know where or what to say. Every time they play an aggressive shot, it just clears the road with ease. They're getting close to the record number of sixes, which is 18. They're on 15. Won't bet against it with these 16 balls to go.
That is Haider Ali's shot into the onside. And the bowlers look worried.
I was going to say, look at them at the back there, the bowlers.
Not happy at all.
Get at the back.
Trying to pull a hamstring.
Absolutely. Oof. Now then, what have you got, Mir Hamza? Better. Get it in that hole. That's good as well. Back up in the field. Two fielders out, square on the offside. I think because he's trying to create the angle and go across the right-hander.
It's because he's trying to keep it away from that leg.
Fine leg needs to be fine because of that shot. Going to do it all the time now. That just hits him in his grill. I think they'll have to just have a concussion test. I think he's fine. I think it just hits him in the grill. He says he's okay.
सुपर 5 ऑफर से शेयर करो 200 GB डेटा सिर्फ ₹2999 की डिस्काउंटेड प्राइस में, क्योंकि यूफोन 4G के पास डेटा बहुत है।
नई स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग होगी है भाई, इतनी।
न्यू स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी। नया नाज़िमाबाद, जो नाम है एक मुनफरिद लाइफस्टाइल का। मजीद तफसीलात के लिए 111511 611। नया नाज़िमाबाद, जो नाम है एक मुनफरिद लाइफस्टाइल का। मजीद तफसीलात के लिए 111511 611।
अस्करी जबरदस्त करंट अकाउंट खुलवाए, क्योंकि इस अकाउंट में मिले बेशुमार जबरदस्त सहूलियात, वो भी बिल्कुल फ्री। सब कुछ तो है इसमें।
जैज से मिले नॉन स्टॉप स्ट्रीमिंग की सुपर पावर।
तो अभी जैज की वीकली एक्स प्लस ऑफर लगाओ और बेफिक्र होकर PSL 10 देखो तमाशा पर। ARY लगूना THA गुजरावाला, पाकिस्तान की पहली मैन-मेड बीच साइड कम्युनिटी। ये है गुजरावाला, हमारा पंजाब। Son Pro Max hat-trick bun.
Yeah, the length is important. That is brilliant. That is the way. Go wide, try and hit that line, finish it off with a dot. End of the 18th.
Son Pro Max hat-trick bundle के साथ हर महीने 200 GB डेटा, अनलिमिटेड कॉल्स और SMS, वो भी 3 महीने के लिए सिर्फ 5000 रुपए। सब्सक्रिप्शन और PSL स्ट्रीमिंग माई सॉन्ग ऐप से बिगिन।
आम आदमी के लिए आसान मोबाइल अकाउंट खोलना बहुत आसान। बस *2262 हैश डायल करें, 14 बैंकों में अपनी पसंद का बैंक चुनें, CNIC नंबर और इशू डेट डालें, बस खुल गया बैंक अकाउंट 2 मिनट के अंदर। आम अब खुल गया इंटरनेट के बगैर।
एयर फ्राइंग, ग्रिलिंग या कुकिंग और बेकिंग, मिलियंस ऑफ पाकिस्तानीज लिखते हैं कि डॉलर्स माइक्रोवेव रिलायबल है।
नया नाज़िमाबाद, जो नाम है एक मुनफरिद लाइफस्टाइल का। मजीद तफसीलात के लिए 111511 611।
Taste me, taste me. ARY Laguna.
Balls left, rejected, trying to get to that 250. This is powered. Vince has got no chance. What timing this is from Hyder Ali. It's just the length. It's a poor ball, is length and width. It's not done anything there. It's just hammered to the offside. What amazes me today is the timing of it. Timing there, but they'll get two.
Just the way that they've gone, they'll be disappointed if they don't get to 250. Yeah, you heard it right. They'll be disappointed if they don't get to 250. This has been some batting display. Power hitting, boundary hitting. That's why Karachi Kings are worried. Inside edge. Good bowling from Hassan Ali. Single is a good result. Single is a victory for the bowler.
Just have to think of it in the context of where we are. This is the last game in the league. At the moment, Karachi Kings are sitting second. But for Islamabad to take over, say if they get to 250, Karachi Kings forget 250, your fans. You've only got to get to 203, and then you keep that second position. High. Has he got enough of it? No, it's got to bounce. Pick up a couple. Do you think they'll discuss that in the break? 100%. So if you're captain, would you say let's not aim for the 250 to win the game? Or just got to get that target? No, you still go and win the game, and you give yourself an opportunity to win it. You've got Warner, you've got Vince at the top who are in form. You've got to win the game first, but ultimately it's about giving your team the best chance to get through to the final. Lose wickets, then go for 203. Again, push hard. You can see how desperate Islamabad are. Even when they've not got boundaries, run hard. I think it's important the message is clear. So there's no indecision between the team. I think they've got to go for the total to start with. Let's try and win it, and then reassess after 10 overs.
I love the way you guys are saying only 203. Only.
Well, it's better than 250. 250, I tell you what, if we get, I want to see Karachi chase it down. I'd love them to see it, because I think we'd have a great game, one of the best games. We've seen a big total knockdown when Vince got 100 against Multan.
If there's ever a wicket and a ground to do it on, this is the place to do it.
Or Derby.
Oh, yes. Barbados, look at this go. It's gone high. It's gone high. But has it gone long enough? No, it hasn't, but put down. How many chances have we seen? David Warner talked about it. End of the over, another drop.
Sound Pro Max हैट्रिक बंडल के साथ हर महीने 200 GB डेटा अनलिमिटेड कॉल्स और SMS वो भी 3 महीने के लिए सिर्फ 5,000 रुपए सब्सक्रिप्शन और PSL स्ट्रीमिंग माय सॉन्ग ऐप से बिगिन
आसान मोबाइल अकाउंट, बिजली, गैस, टेलीफोन वगैरह का बिल पे करें घर बैठे बैठे। राशन, दवाई, सब्जी खरीदारी करें। आम आदमी
Back of the hand, slow ball. Didn't time it. Don't know what it is about this ground. So many drop catches. Just cannot get the fielders in the right position underneath it. Should have been taken, needs to be taken at this level.
setup knows it. He's trying to get back on strike. And I think Seifert has run him out. He's not even waiting. He's gone.
Where's the dive? Where's the dive?
A hip injury, didn't he, earlier on in the competition? So maybe he's looking to save that Basim Khan.
He's trying to be sneaky, wasn't he?
Well, don't think the dive would have saved him either.
तो हो जाए पाकिस्तान के नाम टपाल दानेदार का एक और का
सुपर 5 ऑफर से शेयर करो 200 GB डेटा सिर्फ ₹2999 की डिस्काउंटेड प्राइस में, क्योंकि यूफोन 4G के पास डेटा बहुत है। Pakistan's first man-made beachside community. ये है कराची। 100 Pro Max हैट्रिक बंडल के साथ हर महीने 200 GB डेटा, अनलिमिटेड कॉल्स और SMS, वो भी 3 महीने के लिए सिर्फ 5,000 रुपए। सब्सक्रिप्शन और PSL स्ट्रीमिंग माई सॉन्ग ऐप से बिगिन।
नई स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी बहुत स्ट्रॉन्ग हो गई है भाई।
न्यू स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी। नया सर्फ एक्सेल डीप एक्शन टेक्नोलॉजी।
5 balls left. No, just get a bat on it. They'll go again. Yeah, that's all right. They've got to do it all. They've got to go through, but what Abbas Afridi shouldn't be doing is throw it straight on the back of the left arm of the Australian. He's all right. He's a big tough boy.
That's a point-blank range.
Good to see a batter not flinching like this, Cookie.
You'd have been on that floor, Corky.
Thinking more you. I'd have gone through you.
The Corky, remember, you would have had to bowl. Lovely delivery. Another nutmeg. Another fire run. He wants another. He's coming back. What's going on? He'll hit the stumps again. He'll get another. Oh, but let's stop here.
Just look at David Warner. Look at David Warner now. He has come from long on saying, what are you doing, guys? Why are you throwing the ball? It is a senior player in Mohamed Nabi who's throwing the ball. Alistair Cook is captain. Someone get the ball in the hand and keep it there.
It's like my under-11s team, this. What are they thinking? Just hold it. Just hold the ball. Oh no, throw as high as you can. Love yourself. For 3 buys.
Anyway, they get 3. There's 3 balls left. They're closing in on 250. Ben Dorshers, let me tell you, he can hit a long ball. What a shot this is. 17 sixes. 18 is the record. Correction, 16 sixes.
It's a slot. It's a slot. Your margin for error on this wicket is nothing. But that is slot ball. Another clean connection.
247. 2 deliveries remain. Can he equal that 18 sixes? Can he?
No, he needs 2. It's 16. I was a bit preemptive. No, can't get it. So used to the ticker just slowly in England. They're going for 2 again. Hold it, Tim Seifert. Please hold the ball.
There's nothing slow about this game. No chance. He's fuming. Last game he was on about they hadn't fielded well. Well, what did he think today?
What's the highest score when someone's put the opposition in?
263.
I know what he's on about. He's on about someone called Nasser Hussain, is it? Brisbane, Ashes. Here we go. Last ball. Now then, can they get 2? Can they get to 250? You bet they can. Direct hit. No, it's thrown, not happy. Karachi Kings are leaving not happy. They're all having a go, but it's Islamabad United who are desperate for a big win tonight to get to that second place and give themselves two opportunities to
जैज से मिले नॉन-स्टॉप स्ट्रीमिंग की सुपर पावर।
तो अभी जैज की वीकली एक्स प्लस ऑफर लगाओ और बेफिक्र होकर PSL 10 देखो तमाशा पर।
सनसिल्क ब्लैक शाइन विटामिन ई के साथ दे बालों को ग्लॉसी कोटिंग और ग्लास शाइन। आपकी बुटीक हर तरफ शाइन कर रही है, खूब शाइन करेंगे, ग्लास शाइन करेंगे।
Taste me. ERY Laguna DHA City Karachi, Pakistan's first man-made beachside community. ये है कराची। ERY Laguna DHA City Karachi, पाकिस्तान की पहली man-made beachside community. ये है कराची।
नई स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी
बहुत स्ट्रांग हो गई है भाई।
कितनी?
न्यू स्ट्रॉन्गर पेप्सी।
ERY Laguna DHA गुजरावाला, पाकिस्तान की पहली man-made beachside community. ये है गुजरावाला, हमारा पंजाब। Taste me.
नंबर 2 स्पॉट पे आने के लिए टेबल में इस पर डिस्कशन हुई थी। लग रहा था कि उसी इंटेंट के साथ आ रहे हैं आज।
जी बिल्कुल, इस्लामाबाद का शुरू से ये है कि वो अच्छा इंटेंट के साथ खेलते हैं, चाहे जिस तरह भी सिचुएशन हो, चाहे विकेट इजी हो, मुश्किल हो, जिस तरह भी हो, लेकिन वो अपने इंटेंट के साथ खेलते हैं।
टोटल के बारे में
बहुत अच्छा टोटल है। जब स्कोर भी इस तरह टोटल लग जाए तो मेरे ख्याल से नेक्स्ट टीम में थोड़ा सा प्रेशर आ जाता है, लेकिन हम अच्छी बॉलिंग पे भी करेंगे और कोशिश करें कि इस वक्त को ना करें।
चलो ठीक है, थैंक यू सो मच फरहान एंड ऑल द बेस्ट। Saifzada Farhan just talking about his partnership with Alex Sales and just mentioning that he's got a lot of belief and a lot of form going in with his game, and he also spoke about the fact that generally as well they need to execute their plans with bowling in particular very well, despite the fact that they've got a good total on board. Generally he's been hitting a lot of sixes in this tournament, and he said that's something that he's been practicing and really getting going in domestic as well.
certainly are going to have their bowling plans going. What a performance with the bat, Bazir Khan. What a performance.
Hales and Farhan set it up, but Shadab didn't do too badly either. 42 of 19 from him. Made their only 19 in the end. Orchard with a big six. That meant that they got to 251 in their 20 overs. Partnerships. First one up top, 153 of just 73 deliveries. Then a 38 and a 27. But the opening partnership set it all up.
Tough day for all the bowlers. Best really on show was Mir Hamza with his 4 overs, 1 for 41, but a flat wicket. Very difficult to keep the ball in the park. And the Islamabad United bowlers, well, they've got work to do. We've got a game on our hands, ladies and gentlemen. 252 the target. Kings will require 204 to stay in the top 2. We'll take a quick break. On the other side, that run chase.
यूज करें अपना एलआई डेबिट या क्रेडिट कार्ड और
Up in the air, there's a chance.
coins
Can Basit get a wicket on this one? Will Lad save?
कभी भी कहीं भी सर्फ एक्सेल डीप एक्शन टेक्नोलॉजी के साथ खींच निकाले गहरे से पीता, तो दावों से क्या डरना, सर्फ एक्सेल है ना।
सनसिल्क ब्लैक शाइन विटामिन ए के साथ दे बालों को ग्लॉसी कोटिंग और ग्लास शाइन। आपकी रूटीन हर तरफ शाइन कर रही है, खूब शाइन करेंगे, ग्लास शाइन करेंगे।
ARY लगूंगा THA सिटी कराची, पाकिस्तान फर्स्ट man-made beachside community, ये है कराची।
तो हो जाए पाकिस्तान के नाम टपाल दानेदार का एक और का।
ARY लगूंगा THA गुजरावाला, पाकिस्तान फर्स्ट man-made beachside community, ये है गुजरावाला।
And just inches outside the boundary line for a boundary. This is Mark yet again. This is a team in search of the Yorker. Placed well in the gap.
7 Pro Max हैट्रिक बंडल के साथ हर महीने 200 GB डेटा, अनलिमिटेड कॉल्स और SMS, वो भी 3 महीने के लिए सिर्फ 5,000 रुपए। सब्सक्रिप्शन और PSL स्ट्रीमिंग माई सॉन्ग ऐप से बिगिन।
सनसिल्क ब्लैक शाइन विटामिन ए के साथ दे बालों को ग्लॉसी कोटिंग और ग्लास शाइन। आपकी रूटीन हर तरफ शाइन कर रही है, खूब शाइन करेंगे, ग्लास शाइन करेंगे।
ARY लगूंगा THA गुजरावाला, पाकिस्तान की पहली man-made beachside community, ये है गुजरावाला, हमारा पंजाब। Fragrance जो रहे देर तक साथ, Golden Pearl, Perfume Body Spray, ये fresh
बिलाशुबा
A bit too predictable from Mohammad Wasim time and time again.
पाकिस्तान की पहली man-made beachside community, ये है गुजरावाला, हमारा पंजाब।
Missing his mark. But Tawheed Ridoy, he's not
Welcome
going to
back
miss
to the
out on
Rawalpindi
every
Cricket
opportunity presented
Stadium, and
today.
the qualification scenario
Gets
now
underneath
stands
that
at Karachi required
and launches it. Goes ballistic,
in
goes the
204
distance.
to finish in the top two. Two bites and the cherry. Otherwise, Islamabad qualify and they
Result
finish
is 6
top
runs.
two. But by and large, lots of runs required either way. Right then, time to head down to Zainab Abbas with Alistair Cook.
Throw full toss.
Yeah, what a total 251 from 5 is what Islamabad United made. I've got Alistair Cook with me. Cookie, just a great start for Islamabad United. Just exactly what they wanted, because remember, they've still got a chance to be in that top two.
Yeah, from ball one, they were absolutely superb. What I really enjoyed about that innings was the start of it and the classical shots they played. This pitch, we spoke about it. I thought it might have been a little bit slow today. I was wrong. It was an absolute belter. You play strong, classy shots, you get total reward for it. And both Hales and I were absolutely superb.
Speaking of classy shots, we got to see quite a few from Saibzada Farhan. He's been great form, nearly 400 runs in the HPL PSL, and just sort of carrying on his form today as well.
Yeah, when you're in form and you get a pitch like this, you're gonna make the most of it. And I thought he was superb, set the tone brilliantly, and both him and Hales, they didn't let the Karachi bowlers settle from the first over. What I was really impressed with, at the tempo they went at it, but it looked at no risk. They weren't taking the risk. In the first 4 or 5 overs, I didn't know where Karachi could have bowled, because every time they missed length, they just punished it with a risk-free shot. Absolutely superb.
And what a partnership with Alex Hayes. I mean, he's coming in towards the business end of the tournament. It's his first game of the HPL PSL, but he's almost got a certain familiarity with these conditions, having played all these years for Islamabad United.
Yeah, he showed his experience, doesn't he? Yeah, he hasn't been in this tournament, but he's played around the world and he's played here a lot. You know, guys just come off the plane. This is the modern player. The modern player. But he was brutal today. And what I love about Alex Hales, when he gets going, you can't bowl it, because he uses long levers so well. I remember sometimes when I batted with him in a one-day game, the power he generates from that standing base is incredible. And I think he's developed that shot through the onside. They'll be using his wrists a bit more. He generates serious power by flicking that wrist. A very subcontinental shot, showing when you go and play the leagues around the world, that's what you can develop your game.
I mean, just from a Karachi Kings perspective, I mean, these conditions are obviously great for batting, but on their bowling though, where do you think they went wrong?
Well, it's a bit hard to say where they went wrong because there was no hiding place against that quality of batting. Sometimes the only thing I'd ever think, do you just say, right, we'll take everything out of it and we'll just try and bowl as many Yorkers as we can on the leg, on the batsman's front foot. Now, if he does something different and he hits that for four, fair enough. But I know the margins are very small, but every time the Karachi Kings went back of the hand, slow ball, hit length, it disappeared. So maybe they could just, when do you just go, do you know what, after the 7th or 8th over, everything else we tried hasn't worked, we're just going to bowl as many times there as you can. I know it sounds predictable, but everything else they tried disappeared, so sometimes you just keep it really simple. It might have given the bowlers clarity, but I'm just saying on there, the quality of the batting, I don't think there's any hiding place.
Let's not forget Shadab Khan's contribution as well. As captain, he struggled with his share of injuries or whatever, coming in and playing that important knock. I mean, it's very clear that they have got that table at the back of their mind.
But when you get a start like that, it's a great time to come out to the bat. And everyone, I suppose, apart from Rassi, didn't get going. But that's what I love about when you get a start and you're so clear, you know you have to get a big score. Do you know what I mean? Like, even if they lose this game, they are still in the qualification. Obviously, they want to get second. So the clarity of it, and very clear leadership. I'll be interested to see how they go and bowl now, because they've seen what the other Karachi have done. You know, Karachi have barely got any spin. They've got a lot of spinners in. I think maybe they'll go to that earlier than Karachi did.
I'll be interested in seeing how Karachi Kings approaches this, because they've got batters at the top who've been in great form.
Yeah, this is it. Interesting now, because 200 gets them through, 204 gets them through. Or do they say, we'll aim for that target, that's our win tonight? Or do they say, no, we're going to try and chase it down? It's a belting wicket. They've got three players at the top of the order in superb form, in Vince Seifeld and Warner. Now they get going, you know, they can do exactly the same as Islamabad did. So they need a clear message from Ravi, their coach.
All right, so which side are you favouring at this point of time to be really sort of finishing on that number 2 spot? That's the question. Let's not forget about
everything wrong, but can't change from my thing. I'm going Karachi Kings. I'm going to back the top 3 to go and get it.
All right, thank you so much for your thoughts. It's going to be an absolutely firecracker of a game. That's what we're expecting in this beautiful crowd here in Rawalpindi. It's back to you guys in the commentary box.
Thank you, Zainab, and quickly from down there, 252 of 20 overs to win. However, to retain a 1 or 2 spot for that playoffs, Karachi Kings require 204. It's going to be a tough ask for the bowlers. You miss your length by a margin, and you are going to travel the distance. And the ball did travel. We've got Martin Guptill and Dominic Cork alongside. Gentlemen, that was, 5 overs, wasn't it?
Carnage from ball 1, really. The Islamabad United batters put up a show today. 251 for 5. Tall ask for the Karachi Kings batters to get this total chase down, but we do know that the highest chase ever in the PSL has been at this ground. It was only 243 a couple of years ago, but if you get a couple of partnerships going like Islamabad did, you can do anything on this wicket. And look, you know, you've got David Warner on your screen there. He's only thinking one thing. He's not thinking 204. I can tell you that now. He's thinking 252 because he wants to have the highest run chase. That's the way he's made. It's his makeup. Goes to the win first. Look, 204. We're just telling everybody around the world that is what they require to stay in that second position. And what this team has to do is try and defend 204. Forget their total. That's one team they've got to do. Forget 251. That's gone. It's 204. And that's what Shadab would be saying. 2 left armers in their camp in Dorshis and Tamal Mills. Shadab Khan himself. imperative if they are to able to restrict. But as a bowling unit, and I'm saying this as a former bowler, this is not going to be easy. Look to take wickets, and it's easy from here, sitting here when you've been retired for a while, to say keep trying to take wickets, but keep trying to take wickets with the new ball. They are allowed to make a mistake, a batter. You are allowed to bowl a good ball. Yes, it's a good pitch. Yes, we've seen 16 sixes so far, but go out there with a
onwards from Wednesday, but you want to carry winning momentum. They've done the first half magnificently well, Islamabad United, and they teed off from the very first ball. 250, that's what they said, knowing Warner and Karachi. Surely they're going for the target in terms of the win. You fall short, you still get the 204 and qualify. You can't be starting at that thinking point. They've got the men in form, Vince in fantastic form, Warner got runs, Saifuddin with the runs, Fushkin's got runs, Irfan Khan's Niazi's got a blinder of a knock to get them over the line. But what they can't afford to do is just fall behind the rain. David Warner talks about it a lot. Make use of the power play. Try and get ahead of the game. And on this surface, Martin Guptill, if you don't make use of the power play, well then.
Yeah, the power play is pretty important. But as I said before, if you get a partnership going on this wicket where we know that the margin for error for the bowlers is so small, you make it up. You can get those big overs towards the end of the innings, middle of the innings towards the end of the innings, and actually catch up a wee bit. But to get ahead of the rain early is key in a big chase like this. And this is an experienced bowler now, Ben Dorshus, who plays a lot of T20 around the world. He's an experienced bowler. I like the fact they've got a slip in place. A lot of captains, and I've been impressed with Shadab's captaincy throughout this, even though they're coming off 4 losses, he's still going with a positive approach. Slip in place, take early wickets, put them under pressure.
And the field set square. Square and behind on both sides, offside and leg side, fine and third up in the ring. Tim Seifert will face off to Ben Dorshus. It's about who finishes in that top 2. Last game here in Rawalpindi. A hint of shape. Great start.
Nice light link there from Dorshus up front. Just sliding off the face of Tim Seifert's bat. One thing that Islamabad have been wanting to do tonight, which they didn't do well in Lahore, is their fielding. If they want to win this game by a big margin, then their fielding will have to be out of this world. Take those half chances, make them into full chances, stop everything that comes their way. It gives the bowlers the confidence to be able to keep taking those wickets throughout the innings. Slip still in place for Warner. Like it. What has he got? He's got a deep point and a deep square leg, so he's square. And with his height, he's going to bowl it into the surface.
Well, we've seen how David Warner's approached every innings he's played. He's charged at the batter or given himself room laterally. Likes to just stamp the authority early on.
And these two will know a lot about each other. Obviously, Dorshus and Warner playing in the Big Bash. He's left that big hole open at mid-wicket, deep mid-wicket, and he's now bringing square leg, deep square leg, a bit finer as well. So he's saying, you can have that area. If you want to hit it that way, good luck.
And once again with the charge, Ben Dorshus has done well. Warner asking for the wide. Don't think it's on. Bit of a subdued start from what we saw 20 overs ago. This is good. Just pull the length back, through it wider as well. Warner charges down the leg side of it. Now dot, 1 dot, and start. A slip's gone out. It remained for the first 3 deliveries and has gone out to plug that gap that Porky was mentioning. So mid-wicket there. So now he does have a go. He has to take a long aerial route. BCB observing Pink Ribbon Day for Breast Cancer Awareness. They're proud, HBL PSL 10 proud to support breast cancer awareness by partnering with hospitals in the Twin Cities. 3 of them, you can get your screening and examinations done. If you got tickets for the 19th of May, you can use them as coupons at the Holy Family Hospital, Benazir Hospital, and the Rawalpindi, the Teaching Hospital. Get yourself screened early, it saves lives. Brilliant initiative. That's why we've all donned pink tonight. Islamabad United wearing the pink kit. Some brilliant initiatives being pushed out by the platform of the HBL PSL. Now then, look at this over. That's their kit before the game started. Donning the pink. Only one of the first over. Oh, brilliant stuff. They will run through for a single. Best over.
Air-fried, grilling, या cooking और baking. Millions of Pakistanis लिखते हैं कि Dollars Microwave reliable है.
आम आदमी के लिए आसान मोबाइल अकाउंट खोलना बहुत आसान. बस *2262 हैश डायल करें. 14 बैंकों में अपनी पसंद का बैंक चुनें. CNIC नंबर और इशू डेट डालें. खुल गया बैंक अकाउंट बस 2 मिनट के अंदर. आमा खुल गया इंटरनेट के बगैर.
ऑन-ग्रिड इन्वर्टर, हाइब्रिड इन्वर्टर, लिथियम बैटरी की असली रेंज इन्वरेक्स को बनाता है पाकिस्तान का नंबर 1 सोलर ब्रांड इन्वरेक्स. मेरा एतमाद, मेरी रिकमेंडेशन.
सुपर 5 ऑफर से शेयर करो 200 GB डेटा सिर्फ ₹2999 की डिस्काउंटेड प्राइस में, क्योंकि यूफोन 4G के पास डेटा बहुत है.
Golden Pearl Beauty Cream. बात बन जाए. जैज से मिले नॉन-स्टॉप स्ट्रीमिंग की सुपर पावर.
तो अभी जैज की वीकली एक्स प्लस ऑफर लगाओ और बेफिक्र होकर PSL 10 देखो तमाशा पर.
Picked up just away. That'll be the first runs in terms of boundary. Ball is off and running.
Another left armour into the attack. And he gets dispatched first ball. This is a typical David Warner shot. Short in stature. And Tamal Mills just dropping a little bit short there. And Warner quickly onto that. Mid-wicket was interested for a second there, but that races away for a boundary. First one of the innings for the Karachi Kings.
Big appeal. Is it the height? It's gone for 4 leg byes. Faisal Afridi, the man who matters, unmoved.
I think height is the issue here for this LBW. Tamal Mills banging in again. Keeps a fraction low, but Warner jumping off both feet. Yeah, that's gone away for a boundary. Close. That's close. I think it is high. Too high. He's probably going over. It's close. He's not a tall batter. Trying to pull him off his length at the moment.
This is a really good start from Islamabad United. It's the one boundary in the first 9 deliveries. Now BYD leading in new energy vehicles despite the PSL is in talent. BYD giving away the BYD seal to the player of the tournament. They've got a whole range. They've got seal, the shark.
Beautiful. Unintuitive conditions, but I can see one of those on a lovely street in Derby in the UK.
Lovely street in Derby.
A lovely cars. I was behind one. Obviously, I went home for a little bit, and there was a BYD right in front of me. Brilliant to have all the
sponsors, and it's imperative to have all the sponsors for HBL, PSL, and we thank you, every single one of you.
Sir Alistair Cook wants one for his farm. So brilliant. Yeah, they've been brilliant in this long partnership with the HBL, PSL, and plenty of prizes for the players and the fans. Tim Seifert on one. Oh, that's straight up in the air. Might fall in between, doesn't get a hand to it.
तो हो जाए पाकिस्तान के नाम टपाल दानेदार का एक और का आसान मोबाइल अकाउंट बिजली गैस टेलीफोन वगैरह का बिल पे करें घर बैठे बैठे राशन दवाई सब्जी खरीदारी करें आम आदमी का अपना मोबाइल डेबिट कार्ड इंटरनेट के बगैर कभी भी कहीं भी वो बिहारी को वाइप कर देगा कौन राइट के नए ब्राइट का बेस्ट एवर फॉर्मूला गहराई से दाग निकालें यूज करें अपना एलआई डेबिट या क्रेडिट कार्ड और अर्न करें माई एवीएल कॉइन
6. That's been picked up. That's got miles on it in the horizontal direction. 1-4 follows it up with the 6.
And that's what you call a freebie for David Warner there. Crowd's happy to see some boundaries. You see Ben Porsche straying down the leg side. We see the first KFC power hit of this innings. You know what that means, but if it's another 6, guess what? It's another scholarship thanks to KFC. Each time a player hits a 6, they'll award a scholarship to a deserving student. Well done, KFC.
Once again, does this beat the fielder? Eventually beats the fielder. Saifada Farhan, they're not clean in the field tonight, and they will have to, Martin Guptill mentioned it, that they will have to be on top in the fielding. So far it's not been good.
He made good ground. Play, I know.
All right then. Tucked around. They've called for 2. Seifert runs back quite comfortably in the end. How many boundaries did they have in the first 3 overs? Karachi, just the 2 and 1. Remember, they've hit the least 6s in the tournament.
Good stats, those. Like those stats. 36 boundaries for Islamabad United. 24-16 sixes. We'll get the answer in a minute. Surely they wanting to make most of the Skipsy power play.
straight to the fielder.
यूज करें अपना एलाइड डेबिट या क्रेडिट कार्ड और अर्न करें माई एबीएल कॉइंस जो रियल टाइम में रिडीम हो एलाइड मार्केट प्लेस से कभी भी कहीं भी। माई एबीएल कॉइंस, स्पेंड मोर अर्न मोर। एलाइड बैंक, आपके दिल में हमारा अकाउंट।
जैज से मिले नॉन स्टॉप स्ट्रीमिंग की सुपर पावर।
तो अभी जैज की वीकली एक्स प्लस ऑफर लगाओ और बेफिक्र होकर PSL 10 देखो तमाशा पर।
सनसिल्क ब्लैक शाइन विटामिन ई के साथ दे बालों को ग्लॉसी कोटिंग और ग्लास शाइन। आपकी तस्वीर हर तरफ शाइन कर रही है, खूब शाइन करेंगे, ग्लास शाइन करेंगे।
ARY लगूना DHA गुजरावाला, पाकिस्तान की पहली मैन मेड बीच साइड कम्युनिटी। ये है गुजरावाला, हमारा पंजाब।
Zone Pro Max हैट्रिक बंडल के साथ हर महीने 200 GB डेटा, अनलिमिटेड कॉल्स और SMS, वो भी 3 महीने के लिए सिर्फ 5,000 रुपए। सब्सक्रिप्शन और PSL स्ट्रीमिंग माई Zone ऐप से बिगिन करें।
नया नाज़
Just sets up beautifully for Warner.
A check shot just gets it over. And a wider angle on the ball. Does it skip through? Yeah, good effort, good chase from Haider Ali in the end. Just the two.
They question the line. He's bowling here to Warner with deep square and fine leg back, and he goes at the wide line on the offside.
I'm also thinking about the angle as well. With that slingy action, surely it's better if you've got your field out square or leg side, then you want to be bowling wicket to David Warner. Yes, of course, it opens up deep mid wicket, but then you bring fine leg up.
We can have the discussion all we want. The field still remains the same. If he keeps going there, Warner has all the access on the offside. Yes, 4 fielders in the ring on that offside, but they're all in the ring. Very quick outfield. So if it gets past the inner ring, it's traveling to the boundary. That's a better line. With the angle, just cramps him for room.
It is great that this game is set up beautifully. Like a game within a game. We want to see 251 chased out. Of course we do, because it'll be something special. But it's the fact that Karachi are just trying to get themselves at 204. Then they keep that second place. They don't get to that. And it's the boys in pink who will go through and have 2 bites of the cherry to get through to the final.
Another good over so far. Good start, Salman Rashad. Well, you can scan the QR code with smartphones, smartwatches. Everything is smoking. Stay away because you're not allowed to play, but the fans are. They win motorcycles at the end of every game. But T's and C's applies from Golud.
See it when you're doing the presentations and I see that big queue coming for that motorbike. And they get obviously the proper key to just go home on their bike.
Gets enough. And really smart from Tim Seifert. Held back in the crease. And he just slapped it back over mid-off.
Slow ball and
Tries to bring out the reverse, gets some bat on it. Shamim. That's been the boundaryless over so far, the last one. I've got 3 more deliveries now. We were talking about momentum.
here from Salman Rashad.
Nothing to be done by the coaching staff.
Too much wind beginning though. 2 guys back deep on the leg side. Look at that. That's easy pickings for Tim Seifert.
But momentum does help you at the end of the innings, and I think
too much width again. It's a great shot from Tim Seifert. He's almost smashed that over. And 2 fielders on the leg side.
has been phenomenal in this over so far.
It's just poor bowling. He knows that. He's an experienced bowler. He's just got that horribly rough.
Chopra at spell leg. They'll pick up another single, so it's been singles all the way with the wicket.
That sounded really good. That is cracked and a half. Well, it might have been a subdued start, but it just just picking up the pace, Karachi Kings in the Pepsi power play. Back-to-back fours.
Lovely shot again from Tim Seifert. Persisting with this back of the leg bowling. The short man, short stature of the man. They love it there, don't they, Corky? Love the short ball, love going square on the offside and leg side.
Sweat on it, don't they? They sweat on short balls. Cutting and pulling.
That is where you have to capitalize on that one. Given away too many runs and that was one of the seam over.
Just feel the pressure created in the first 3 overs. Salam.
सुपर 5 ऑफर से शेयर करो 200 जीबी डेटा सिर्फ ₹2999 की डिस्काउंटेड प्राइस में, क्योंकि यूफोन 4G के पास डेटा बहुत है। फ्रेग्रेंस जो रहे देर तक साथ, गोल्डन पर्ल परफ्यूम बॉडी स्प्रे, यही है खुशबू।
बिलाशुबा
Song Pro Max हैट्रिक बंडल के साथ हर महीने 200 जीबी डेटा, अनलिमिटेड कॉल्स और एसएमएस, वो भी 3 महीने के लिए सिर्फ ₹5000। सब्सक्रिप्शन और PSL स्ट्रीमिंग माई सॉन्ग ऐप से भी गिनते हैं।
नया नाज़िमाबाद, जो नाम है एक मुनफरिद लाइफस्टाइल का। मज़ीद तफसीलात के लिए 111511 611।
जैस
ऑफर लगाओ और बेफिक्र होकर PSL 10 देखो तमाशा पर। ARY लगूना THA सिटी कराची, पाकिस्तान की पहली मैन-मेड बीच साइड कम्युनिटी, ये है कराची। अस्करी जबरदस्त करंट अकाउंट खुलवाए, क्योंकि इस अकाउंट में मिले बेशुमार जबरदस्त सहूलियात, वो भी बिल्कुल फ्री। सब कुछ तो है।
Great line again, great angle.
And it's amazing how the crowd, listen to the crowd now, they've come in, they sense something special might be happening. Martin Gupta.
Well, we certainly saw something special in the first innings with Islamabad United, 251 for 5. We know these two, if they can get off to an absolute flyer here, they've had a good start now. Could be better. Could be an interesting chase.
Yeah, and in the Pepsi power play, when you're chasing 204 minimum, you want to be around about 50-60.
They're not getting any more with that. Well, there are a few seats empty, and they saw the box office performance from Islamabad in that first half. And all seats are filled, all of them smiling for a selfie moment. And Vigotel selfie captures the best. We got our own selfie moment in the commentary box. Now then, mid off, mid on up. Mid off, mid on up. Carves it through, hits it straight back for 4.
We called the slow ball up here in the com box. Jamal Mills obliges. Just gets his line right. Tim Seifert, another pace ball top shot. We've seen a few of those tonight. This little man from the Waikato in New Zealand, he just slaps that back down the ground for 4. So, a lot of hit action going into that ball there. Some power.
আসসালামু আলাইকুম প্রিয় রাঙ্গজবাসী, আপনারা সবাই কেমন আছেন? আশা করি সবাই ভালো আছেন।
From Tim Seifert.
Yeah, strong base. The way he sets up with a high back lift allows him to play that horizontal bat shot. Oh, listen to this! Smashing tins! 21 off 14. Dot, dot. 4-4. Change of angle from Mills.
Nish on the field. Deep square. Leg. Lucky he's got big legs on it, because that tail was coming at a rate of knots, and I don't think he got a hand on it. of things. And Jimmy Neesham flying in and doesn't get to have a bet, but Alex Howell said, can you feel for me? Knowing Jimmy, he probably wouldn't have wanted to, but he's out there.
You batters, you're perfect, aren't you? Get 88, you get a little bit of heat exhaustion, stay off. Try bowling.
Is out. Really smart, really clever, and a touch of class to end the fifth from Warner. Karachi 5 done, 52 for no loss.
Air frying, grilling या cooking और baking. Millions of Pakistanis लिखते हैं कि Dolan's microwave reliable है.
तो हो जाए पाकिस्तान के नाम टपाल दानेदार का एक और का वो कढ़ाई से भी फाइट कर लेगा कौन
Right, क्योंकि नए Right का best ever formula गहराई से दाग निकाले. अस्करी जबरदस्त करंट अकाउंट खुलवाएं क्योंकि इस अकाउंट में मिले बेशुमार जबरदस्त सहूलियात वो भी बिल्कुल फ्री. सब कुछ तो है इसमें.
जब बात हो अपने प्यारों की जिंदगी में रोशनी लाने की तो फिर मेरा इंतखाब है पाकिस्तान की मोस्ट रिलायबल सोलर कंपनी इनवेरेक्स. मेरा एतमाद, मेरी रिकमेंडेशन.
जैज से मिले नॉन स्टॉप स्ट्रीमिंग की सुपर पावर.
तो अभी जैज की वीकली एक्स प्लस ऑफर लगाओ और बेफिक्र होकर PSL.
And that's aged for almost a 6. That's the kind of hitting we've seen right throughout this contest then, Cookie.
They're going to slash hard. Really where he intended it. Cypher's got a bit of a top edge. But third man is in the circle. Support.
You know, KCB and HBL in partnership with Exchange On, donating for humanity every 4, 10,000, every 6, 20,000. Bowling, Yorker does the job. What a response after being slashed before. Irshad has made a very, very strong comeback, stamping his authority with a fuller leg ball. That has generally worked on a flat surface like this.
Well, his action is perfect for the in-swinging Yorker. He's a slingy bowler. Look at this, right on the block goal. Some of the high backlift, the Yorker is a perfect ball to bowl.
सुपर 5 ऑफर से शेयर करो 200 GB डेटा सिर्फ ₹2999 की डिस्काउंटेड प्राइस में क्योंकि यूफोन 4G के पास डेटा बहुत है. DRY लगेगा DHA सिटी कराची, पाकिस्तान's first man-made beachside community. ये है कराची. यूज करें अपना एलाइड डेबिट या क्रेडिट कार्ड और अर्न करें माई एवीएल कॉइंस जो रियल टाइम में रिडीम हो एलाइड मार्केट प्लेस से कभी भी कहीं भी. माई एवीएल कॉइंस, स्पेंड मोर अर्न मोर. एलाइड बैंक, आपके दिल में हमारा अकाउंट. Sound Pro Max हैट्रिक बंडल के साथ हर महीने 200 GB डेटा, अनलिमिटेड कॉल्स और SMS, वो भी 3 महीने के लिए सिर्फ ₹5,000. सब्सक्रिप्शन और PSL स्ट्रीमिंग माई Zong ऐप से बिगिन.
Golden Pearl Beauty Cream बात बन जाए.
नया नाज़िमाबाद जो नाम है एक मुनफरिद लाइफस्टाइल का. मजीद तफसीलात के लिए 111-511-611.
अस्करी जबरदस्त करंट अकाउंट खुलवाएं क्योंकि इस अकाउंट में मिले.
Loses the red RS. This is round armish. His natural line and length is up near the bat.
Well, every time people have bowled length, they've been dismissed on this wicket. Take the pitch out of it. Slid one under the bat. He keeps it simple here. Yes, he's going to go for the odd boundary. She can't believe it. Rubbing her eyes in disgust.
That ball tailing back just enough.
I think it's fairly clear from the Karachi Kings approach in this first Pepsi power play is they're aiming for the 200. 250 has been put aside. It means they've got a bit of time. Got a bit of time for a partnership. This wicket is an absolute belter. And they're right on the money at the moment for that 200.
I don't know whether in cricket there is a term like an honourable exit, but I think they're looking for that. If they can get to 204, that'll put them in the top two positions. So I think, and that's a sane approach as well.
They're playing the long game. They're looking for the bigger picture. Here for the neutral. Would love them to have a go at the 250. Doing that's a threat. Losing too many early wickets, not getting the 200.
It's a special start. It really is a fantastic over so far. Salman Irshad, after being plundered for plenty in his first, has made a strong comeback.
Slingy action seems to be the one action where this pitch you get a little bit more reward. And let us stick to saying this pitch might be a little bit lower and slower. Look at the comparison, 13 behind.
Beautifully timed through the offside. This is glorious. A gem